Melissa Angel, and today is Character Monday, and today we are going to talk about the villain in my book, Azmodeous. I actually enjoyed writing Azmodeous in. I know I had mentioned him in my What Inspires Me video, or where I find my inspiration. I can't remember right now. It's been a really crazy weekend and day. It's actually Monday right now, so I was hoping to film sooner, but I wasn't home at all during the weekend, and then I've just been running all day long, and so it actually is really nice to just sit and relax. I got my cup of tea in my favorite mug, and that's my first cup of tea today, so I'll have more because I love tea. But yeah, so I'm like, finally sitting, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta make a video because it's Character Monday. So anyways, getting back on topic, Azmodeous was something I had dreamt about. His anyone that's read the book, his demonic form is what I dreamt about. And it wasn't a nightmare. It wasn't anything. It was actually an interesting dream. It was, I'll probably share that for like a spooky Friday or something. I don't know. It wasn't spooky though, or maybe some people would be creeped out by it, so maybe. But that inspired me to take what I had dreamt about and make a character out of it. And I was like, okay, this is like the villain from my book. But Azmodeous is just, I don't know, I had fun writing him, and maybe it's because, you can get in that touch with that darker side that normally we want to just kind of keep buried down, and we don't want to unleash. And through writing him, I felt like there was a lot of things that I was able to kind of unleash, but in a healthy, non-harmful way. So yeah, he was fun to write. He is the leader of, they call him the Blood Lord, so he is the leader of all blood demons. And in my book, there are many different types of demons, kind of like races. And so blood demons are very essential to the book. If you've, read the book, you know why they're essential, why they're important. If you haven't, then I'm gonna zip it and leave it at that. There is another type of demon that he rules over, like he is their leader, and those are the shadow demons. And I didn't have a chance to touch upon why he is their leader and all that, but they follow him. But they're not the only demons. Like, there are many different races of demons, and they don't just follow some of them don't have a lord or clan leader, or whatever you want to call it. So they follow the demon lord that they see is the strongest, and Azmodeous is the strongest amongst the demon lords. So a lot of demons follow him, but in his army, it's not just demons. He's got vampires, he's got elves, he's got dark elves, he's got them all. If he wants something, he gets it, and he's got spies everywhere. And demons aren't just like most of us will think, this spiritual being that possesses people, stuff like that. And it's like, no. In my book, they have a physical body, and they can move between the veil, say this side would be our side of the veil to the other side of the veil that is magic, and that we're separated from the rest of the world, the true world. So they can go back and forth. The only time you'll find a demon looking to possess a human or anything, is that when they die, they lose their physical body, but they're still, strong spiritually. So they now just have a spiritual body, and they're looking to get back into the flesh. So, and that's usually when you find that happening, but not too often. So yes, Azmodeous is most of the time he's in his human form. He really doesn't take his demon form unless he's in battle, or if he goes to what is called true darkness, then typically he will. That's all in the book. And if you want to know can I talk about true? I'll talk more about true darkness after book 2 is out, because I don't want to give away too much, because I touch more upon what true darkness is in book 2. So I'll just kind of leave it at that. But or if he's at the temple, where at the Temple of the Fallen, so he'll take his true form there. But otherwise, he takes his human form. But the only thing that doesn't change about him is his eyes. They are always the same no matter what form he's in. And I thought that was kind of an interesting thing to write in, because it's, most people think, oh, demons are a liar, stuff like that. For the most part, he doesn't lie too often. But the one thing that is always honest about him are his eyes. So, but yeah, I don't know. I found him so fascinating to write, and I did a little research on the actual Azmodeous, and he's a demon of lust, and I don't know. I thought it was interesting. And Azmodeous in my book is very lustful. So, and I changed the spelling of the name, and I don't know, maybe I'm a little superstitious, but I just felt like that was a good thing to do than to have, the actual spelling. So I changed it to something that, looked right to me, and it does look right to me, and left it at that. But, yeah, he's just, I don't know, maybe that's my dark side talking, but he's just fun. I think he's fun. He's like that bad boy that you just can't resist, like, you should, but you can't. So, and not to say like he's obsessed with Malia, but I'm not gonna tell you anything else behind that. And that's how I feel about him. But there's something about him that I don't know. I can't hate him, And I don't know if that came across, like, how do you guys feel about Azmodeous if you've read the book or you're currently reading the book? Do you hate him, or is he a character where you're like, you know he's bad, but you just can't hate him, like, there's a part of you that feels for him, and there's deeper levels to Azmodeous, but I can't get into that because that's just something you have to find out for yourself. But he's really fascinating. He is, you think most demons lie, but he's pretty honest. Like, he'll tell you like it is. So, not to say he doesn't ever lie, but he's pretty honest, and he wants what he wants, and when he wants it, he will go for it. And he's done horrible things. He's a demon, But I don't know. I just can't hate him. I think the only one I ever wrote into the story that I just do not like is Victoria. So I think I can safely give this away. So no, I can't. Let's just say there's a big difference between him and Victoria, and if you can pick up on it, that's awesome. But if I give it, it gives a lot away. So I kind of can't. But yeah, he's fun. I mean, I don't know what else to say. He's really fun, and I really enjoyed creating him. So, hopefully you guys think I did a good job creating him as a villain, and let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below and tell me what your thoughts are on Azmodeous, and if you have a favorite character, let me know. I'd love to hear who your favorite character is, what your thoughts are. I am going to end this now because I know it's not as long as my other videos, but it has been a very exhausting day, and I am exhausted, and my kids are home, and so far they're behaving and being quiet, but kids, it doesn't last very long. So anyways, guys, if you liked this video, hit the like button and subscribe, and so long as nobody's sick and nothing's going on, I typically post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So Mondays are character Mondays, and then Wednesdays are kind of just going to be my whatever kind of day, whether it's talking about my book or, if I do an Adventures with Annie, we haven't had a chance to really do that. It's just been crazy on both our sides, and I haven't seen her actually since the last Adventures with Annie. Oh, I miss my Annie. So, but yeah, Wednesdays is kind of like, it's just whatever I feel like doing. Fridays, I just started a new series. It's Spooky Friday, so I will be talking about my spooky and creepy and weird experiences I've had throughout my life, and I might touch upon some of my creepy dreams, and so look forward to my second Spooky Friday video this Friday. But if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and all my links to my pages, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, will be in the description. And if you haven't, check out YouTuber Haven. I'm trying to build that community of YouTubers and people that appreciate YouTube and want to just, hey, I want to see new YouTubers. But yeah, check that out. And if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments. If you have any stories you want to share for Spooky Friday, message me on Facebook or Instagram, and just I'll put it in a video if you want. So anyways, guys, I will see you next Monday for a Character Monday, and next Monday we are doing my other absolute favorite character, Draven, and I've been really anxious to get his video done, so we will be doing that, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Love and light. Bye, guys.